Seniors, don't let these silent habits steal your strength. A guide to fighting sarcopenia and staying vibrant after 65. Imagine this. You're 65, standing in your cozy kitchen, reaching for a jar of homemade jam on the top shelf. Your arm trembles, not from pain, but from a quiet weakness you didn't notice creeping in. Or maybe you're strolling through your favorite park, the one where you used to chase your grandkids, but now each step feels heavier, slower, like your legs are whispering, "We're tired." These aren't just signs of aging. They're warnings of sarcopenia, a silent thief that steals your muscle strength and independence. One everyday habit at a time. What if the one thing you do every morning is silently stealing the strength from your legs? If you're over 65 or care about staying strong for the years ahead, this guide is for you. At Senior Fit, we're passionate about helping you keep your vitality, balance, and freedom, no matter your age. Want to unlock weekly tips to live with energy and confidence? Hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and join thousands of seniors reclaiming their strength. Let's dive into the 10 everyday habits that could be quietly draining your muscles and the simple, powerful steps you can take to fight back. Could the food on your plate be the hidden reason you're struggling to climb stairs? Introduction: the silent threat of sarcopenia. Have you ever felt your body betray you in small, subtle ways? Maybe it's the extra effort it takes to climb the stairs to your bedroom, or the way your legs wobble when you stand up from your favorite armchair. You might think, I'm just getting older. But what if the real culprit isn't age at all? What if it's a habit so ordinary, so woven into your daily life, that you don't even notice it's robbing you of your strength? Is your cozy couch secretly making it harder to stay independent after 65? Here's the hook. One simple thing you do every day could be the key to why you're feeling weaker, and you're about to discover what it is. What if a simple 10-minute habit could keep you strong enough to chase your grandkids again? Sarcopenia isn't a term you hear at the coffee shop or during Sunday family dinners, but it's a medical condition that affects over 30% of adults over 60, according to the Lancet Public Health. It's the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that creeps in after midlife, making everyday tasks, carrying groceries, getting out of bed, or even walking to the mailbox feel like climbing a mountain. The scariest part? It doesn't announce itself with pain or loud symptoms. It's silent, sneaky, and by the time you notice, you might already feel frail or dependent. But here's the good news. You have the power to slow it down, even reverse it. The key lies in your daily habits, small choices that add up to big changes. In this guide, we'll uncover the 10 worst habits that destroy your muscle strength and share practical, senior-friendly solutions to keep you strong, balanced, and independent. Ready to take back control? Let's start with a habit so common, you might be doing it right now. Habit number 1, eating too much refined sugar. What if your morning coffee and donut are doing more than satisfying your sweet tooth? They're secretly weakening your muscles. Picture this. It's 7 a.m., and you're sipping your coffee with a splash of sugary creamer, maybe nibbling on a cinnamon roll from the local bakery. It feels like a harmless treat, a little reward for getting through another day. But here's the truth. That sugar is more than a guilty pleasure. It's a muscle destroyer. Why sugar hurts your muscles? Refined sugar, found in everything from soda to healthy granola bars, triggers a cascade of problems in your body. When you eat sugary foods, think cookies, white bread, or even that seemingly innocent fruit juice, your blood sugar spikes. Your body pumps out insulin to manage it. But over time, this leads to chronic inflammation, a silent enemy that attacks your muscles. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that excess sugar slows muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Imagine your muscles as a house under renovation. Sugar is like a storm that keeps blowing away the building materials, leaving your muscles weaker with every meal. Worse, sugar increases oxidative stress, creating free radicals that act like rust, corroding healthy muscle cells, and leaving you tired, stiff, and frail. Sugar's sneaky hiding spots. You might think, I don't eat candy bars, so I'm fine. But sugar hides in places you'd never suspect. Breakfast cereals, even healthy Ones can have 10 to 15 grams of sugar per serving. Low-fat yogurt, often packed with added sugars to boost flavor. Salad dressings. A single tablespoon can contain as much sugar as a cookie. Bread. White and even some whole grain bread sneak in sugar under names like cane syrup or maltodextrin. Take Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree from Ohio. She thought her daily routine of toast with jam, a glass of orange juice, and a low-fat yogurt was healthy. But when she started reading labels, she was shocked to find she was consuming over 50 grams of added sugar a day, more than double the recommended amount for seniors. Her legs felt heavy, and she struggled to carry her gardening tools. After cutting back on sugar, she noticed a difference in just weeks. More energy, less stiffness, and a renewed ability to tend her flower beds. How to fight back. You don't need to swear off sweets forever. Just get smarter about them. Here's how. Read labels like a detective. Look for hidden sugars like glucose, corn syrup, or sucrose. Aim for less than 25 grams of added sugar daily, as recommended by the American Heart Association. Swap smartly. Replace sugary snacks with naturally sweet options like apples, berries, or a handful of almonds. Craving dessert? Try Greek yogurt with a drizzle of honey or a square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher. Flavor without sugar. Sprinkle cinnamon or vanilla extract on oatmeal or coffee for a sweet kick without the insulin spike. Real-life example. John, a 70-year-old from Florida, switched his morning muffin for a protein-packed smoothie with berries and spinach. Within a month, he could walk his dog farther without feeling winded. Why it matters? Sugar doesn't just affect your waistline, it's a direct threat to your independence. Every time you choose a sugary snack over a nutrient-rich one, you're telling your muscles, you're not important. But when you cut back, you're sending a different message. I'm building you up to keep me strong. What's one sugary habit you're ready to rethink today? Habit number 2, not drinking enough water. Could the glass of water you're skipping be the reason you're feeling stiff and weak? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your muscles as a lush, green garden. Without water, that garden wilts, flowers droop, leaves curl, and growth stalls. Your muscles are no different. They're nearly 75% water, and when you're dehydrated, they're the first to suffer. The dehydration trap. At 65, you might not feel thirsty as often as you did in your 40s. Your body's thirst signals weaken with age, tricking you into thinking you're fine with just a cup of tea or soda. But here's the catch. Those drinks don't hydrate your muscles. They can actually dehydrate them. Caffeine and sugary drinks act as diuretics, pulling water out of your body and leaving your muscles parched. When you're low on water, your muscles lose flexibility, cramp more easily, and recover slower from even light activity. Ever felt dizzy or stiff after a short walk? Dehydration could be the culprit. It also slows blood circulation, meaning fewer nutrients and less oxygen reach your muscles, making them weaker over time. A study from the Journal of Applied Physiology found that even mild dehydration can reduce muscle strength by up to 10% in older adults. A real-life wake-up call. Meet Susan, a 67-year-old from Texas. She loved her morning coffee and afternoon iced tea, but rarely drank plain water. She noticed her legs felt heavy, and she cramped up during her weekly yoga class. After her doctor suggested she aim for 8 glasses of water a day, Susan started carrying a water bottle with a splash of lemon. Within 2 weeks, her cramps vanished, and she felt lighter on her feet. Hydration hacks for seniors. Getting enough water doesn't have to be a chore. Try these senior-friendly tips. Start your day right. Drink a glass of water before your morning coffee. It's like giving your muscles a wake-up call. Make it tasty. Add slices of cucumber, lemon, or mint to your water for a refreshing twist. Eat your water. Foods like watermelon, cucumbers, and oranges are hydration powerhouses. Set reminders. Use a phone app or sticky notes to prompt you to sip throughout the day. How much is enough? Aim for 6 to 8 glasses, 48 to 64 ounces, daily, more if you're active or live in a warm climate like Arizona or Florida. Why it's a game changer? Water isn't just a drink, it's fuel for your muscles, your balance, and your independence. Think of it as oil for your body's engine. Without it, everything grinds to a halt. What's one way you can add more water to your day starting tomorrow? Habit number 3, avoiding strength exercises. What if 10 minutes a day could keep you from needing help to stand up or climb stairs? The word strength training might conjure images of sweaty gyms, clanging weights, or young athletes grunting under barbells. If you're over 65, it's easy to think that's not for me. But here's a truth that might surprise you. The older you get, the more your muscles need strength exercises to stay alive. Why muscles fade? After age 30, you naturally lose 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade. By 65, that loss can double if you don't act. Without regular use, your muscles get the message, we're not needed. They shrink, leaving you struggling to carry groceries, get up from a chair, or walk without fear of falling. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that seniors who skip strength training are 50% more likely to experience falls. Strength training doesn't mean bodybuilding. You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights to fight sarcopenia. Strength training for seniors is about gentle, intentional movements that tell your muscles you're still important. Think of Jane, a 72-year-old from California. She started with simple chair exercises, standing up and sitting down without using her hands. Within 3 months, she could carry her grandkids' toys without feeling winded. Easy ways to start. Here are senior-friendly strength exercises you can do at home. Chair squats. Stand up and sit down slowly, 10 times twice a day. Wall push-ups. Place your hands on a wall, lean in, and push back, 10 to 15 reps. Water bottle lifts. Use 1-liter water bottles as weights for bicep curls or shoulder raises. Balance holds. Stand on one leg for 10 seconds, switch sides, repeat 5 times. Start with just 10 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week. Focus on control, not speed, and breathe deeply. Not sure where to begin? Check out our Senior Fit YouTube channel for follow-along videos designed for seniors. Why it's worth it? Strength training isn't about looking like a bodybuilder. It's about keeping your freedom. Every rep is a vote for independence, for walking confidently, for living life on your terms. What's one small exercise you're ready to try this week? Habit number 4, eating inflammatory foods. Could the foods on your plate be silently sabotaging your strength? You might be doing everything right, walking daily, sipping water, even trying a few exercises. But if your plate is filled with the wrong foods, your muscles are still fighting a losing battle. Certain foods, often marketed as convenient or healthy, are secretly fueling inflammation and weakening your muscles. The worst offenders. Here's a list of foods that harm your muscles over time. Sugary drinks, soda, and sweetened iced tea spike inflammation and offer zero nutrients. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, and deli slices are packed with preservatives that harm muscle health. White bread and refined flour. These lack nutrients and spike blood sugar, starve your muscles. Fried foods. French fries and fried chicken clog your system with unhealthy fats. Packaged snacks. Chips and crackers are loaded with sodium and artificial additives, causing water retention and fatigue. Take Robert, a 69-year-old from Michigan. He loved his daily hot dog and chips, but noticed his knees ached, and he felt sluggish. After swapping processed meats for grilled chicken and chips for roasted chickpeas, he felt lighter and stronger within weeks. Build a muscle-friendly plate. Your muscles crave foods that fight inflammation and fuel repair. Try these swaps. Instead of white bread, choose whole grain bread or quinoa. Instead of soda, sip herbal tea or sparkling water with a splash of lemon. Instead of processed meats, opt for lean proteins like turkey, fish, or lentils. Add anti-inflammatory superstars: olive oil, turmeric, blueberries, and leafy greens. Why it matters? Every bite you take either builds your muscles up or tears them down. By choosing nutrient-rich foods, you're giving your body the tools to stay strong and resilient. What's one food swap you're excited to try? Habit number 5, overusing painkillers. What if the pill you take for aches is quietly stealing your strength? It's a familiar scene. Your back aches after gardening, or your knees creak after a long day. You pop an ibuprofen or acetaminophen, and the pain fades. It feels like a lifesaver, so you take another tomorrow and the next day. But here's the hidden cost. Overuse of painkillers can sabotage your muscles. The hidden danger. Your muscles rely on a natural repair process that involves tiny tears and gentle inflammation to grow stronger. Painkillers, especially NSAIDs like ibuprofen, block this process. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that long-term NSAID use reduces muscle protein synthesis by up to 20%. Over time, this means weaker muscles, slower recovery, and even organ strain, liver, kidneys, stomach. A gentler approach. Instead of reaching for a pill, try these muscle-friendly alternatives. Warm compresses. Soothe aches with a heated pad or Epsom salt bath. Gentle stretching. Ease stiffness with slow yoga or Tai Chi. Anti-inflammatory foods. Add ginger, turmeric, or salmon to your diet. Talk to your doctor. If you rely on painkillers daily, ask about safer options. Consider Linda, a 66-year-old from Oregon. She used ibuprofen daily for joint pain, but felt weaker over time. After switching to turmeric tea and gentle stretches, she noticed less stiffness and more energy. Why it's crucial. Painkillers might mask discomfort today, but they could cost you your strength tomorrow. Listen to your body. It's trying to tell you what it needs. What's one natural pain relief method you're curious about? Conclusion. Your strength, your choice. Sarcopenia doesn't have to define your golden years. These 10 habits, sugar, dehydration, inactivity, and more, are silent threats, but they're within your control. Start small. Sip more water, add protein to your breakfast, or take a short walk after dinner. Each choice is a step toward a stronger, more vibrant you. Which habit are you ready to change today? Share in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Senior Fit on YouTube for weekly tips to keep you thriving. Your body has carried you this far. Let's keep it strong for the road ahead.